In the United States, the land of the free, there exists a system that still profits from slavery. It doesn't call itself that, of course. Today, it goes by another name: the prison industrial complex, the prison system. Private prison corporations, prosecutors, courts, and police departments have formed an unspoken alliance, one that feeds on arrests, convictions, and incarceration. Every arrest, every conviction means money and cheap human labor. It starts small: a traffic violation, a missed court date, a low-level drug charge. But these minor offenses can turn into long sentences, especially for repeat offenders or those who can't afford bail or proper legal defense. These men and women, from all walks of life, become the workforce behind bars. Paid pennies an hour, or nothing at all. They cook, they clean, they build furniture. They even make military uniforms, all under the watchful eye of corporations and state contracts that profit from every hour of their labor. This isn't correction or rehabilitation, it's business. Private prison giants like CoreCivic, the GEO Group, and Management and Training Corporation rake in billions every year. Their profits depend on one thing: keeping beds full. That's why many states sign what are called occupancy guarantee contracts, agreements requiring that prisons remain at least 80% full, or the state must pay the company for empty beds. Think about that for a moment. If fewer people commit crimes, if fewer arrests are made, the state actually owes money to the private prison company. So instead of rewarding justice, the system rewards mass incarceration by criminalizing the general public. How is this possible? Because of a loophole, one written directly into the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. The amendment abolished slavery and involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime. That single word, except, gave birth to an entire economy of modern-day slavery. From police on the streets, to prosecutors in the courtroom, to judges handing down sentences. Sometimes while defendants are not even allowed to be present at their own court hearings and trials. Every part of the system feeds into the same machine, one that turns human lives into free or nearly free labor. And for private prison companies, every inmate represents a paycheck. The result? The United States, a nation with 5% of the world's population, now holds nearly 25% of the world's prisoners. Over 2 million people behind bars, more than China, Russia, and India. Combined, America imprisons its own citizens at a higher rate than any country on earth. Not because Americans are more dangerous, but because incarceration and involuntary human servitude is profitable. When slavery was abolished, it wasn't truly ended, it was redesigned. The chains were replaced by handcuffs, the plantation replaced by the prison yard, and the slave replaced by the inmate worker. Until this loophole is closed, and the system that profits from human suffering and involuntary servitude is dismantled, America will remain the only developed nation in the world where slavery is still perfectly legal, so long as you call it justice.